I know.
Ew, welcome to the Big T Show. Yo, fix that, bro.
Mateo.
I am.
You're like
Oh my God.
You're
No.
like a
Hold on. Come on. Hold on. Come on, like,
You're like a goddamn hamster.
put that in the pocket. Come on.
I ain't enjoying to put it in the pocket.
I know you put it on the couch before. We are live and welcome to the
Oh,
to the Big T Show.
he's burning his load on me.
It ain't the first time. It ain't gonna be the last, motherfucker.
Oh, beautiful.
And we are back.
No, Tommy's load is just barbecue sauce.
Oh, your barbecue sauce is barbecue sauce.
Thank you for saying
Just
what
want to
I
make sure we were live. All right, cool. Just check in on Facebook. There we go. Leave a comment below. I'll check in throughout the show.
Or don't.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if not, you know, if you want me to shoot another load on Mateo, leave a message. Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But we are back. The Liberation Retarded Movement. We could say, what is it?
It's the retard liberation movement.
Mateo, which one is it?
I can't remember, man.
Yeah, Mateo pulled a Bill Clinton on himself. He shoved a cigar in his ass and is smoking his own juice, which is just disgusting. We are back.
And he fucked one of his interns.
Yeah,
I would love to do that.
yeah. Well,
You
Greta
would
Van.
have to, yeah, you don't have any interns.
Yeah, don't you love the girl Greta Van Dunkenberg?
No, Greta Thunberg.
Or whatever her fucking name is, that stupid bitch.
Yeah. Do you think she'd go out with you?
I don't know.
She
Yo.
might.
What if you have like that explosive diarrhea that you speak of, the violent,
Yeah, is it the violent diarrhea?
and like she's blowing you and all you get.
Well, you better believe it'll be off the toilet if that happens.
Oh, so you're gonna get a bloppy. You're gonna have a blow you. You went from not even blowjobs in a car, not blowjobs in a bed, just jumping straight to blowjobs on the
Well,
toilet.
you gave me the setup. I'm gonna go with it.
All right.
I don't think you guys would get along because she like wants to clean up the environment and you start forest fires with your mind.
Yeah, listen.
That'd be a good contrast. For her. She has to clean up all the fires you start. with
Reese,
your fucking brain.
Where's the garbage can?
It's either right over here or it should be right
Just
on.
hold it for now, Mateo.
Okay.
But the girl's not even 18.
She'll be 18. She'll be
Into
18,
the mic.
In 18 in 6 months.
Does that mean you'll start not liking her?
No, I have a bet planned. When she turns 18, what a beautiful, glorious day it is. Greta Thunberg turns of age. Congratulations.
You gonna tweet that?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Oh man, well listen, we're here on a Saturday. Thanks for joining us. The team's back. The Liberation Retarded Movement.
Retard liberation. movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not
And,
getting into this hankery right now.
Mateo's the lieutenant.
Yes.
Do you ever see
Call
the
me
South?
Captain Crunch.
You ever see the South Park episode with the? Are you a South Park fan?
A little bit.
Do you remember the United Atheist League and
Yes.
the Atheists like United League? That's what this is. We just can't agree on the name, so we start a retard civil war.
Well, listen.
Retard Liberation Army makes more sense.
Well, listen, we're here on a Saturday recording the Big T Show, but we're also promoting the Milligram Challenge that we're doing next on THC TV with Big
In
T.
a rare twist for this show, we're promoting drugs.
And we're doing a Hanukkah episode on
Yes.
top of my man, my friend, my producer. I say my friend, but he says he doesn't get high from edibles. You know what I mean? Like,
Interesting.
And they picked me because I look like a Jew.
Are you or are you not?
yes, he looks like he survived
I am not.
Auschwitz. He looks like one of those guys from the videos that when they're laying on the racks in the elementary school things. But that's a picture I remember. It was in public school textbooks.
I know.
It's something I saw. I couldn't unsee it in 3rd grade.
No one can. That's why it's to never
Listen,
forget.
listen.
That's why they show you, bro.
They never said never forget about the Holocaust.
Yes, they do.
What did James do? They say never forget about the
No, it's
Holocaust.
9/11.
No, it's the whole. That's the slogan. Never forget. It's the slogan used in Israel.
No, never again.
We?
Never again.
You just said we. You're not Jewish.
I'm spacing out bad.
Yeah, you're mad that Mussolini doesn't get as much play as Hitler.
No, Stalin.
But you're Italian.
Yeah, I don't support Mussolini.
Why not?
He was in his house and they killed
Yeah,
him.
they killed him. He slit his throat and cut
A
him
bunch of
upside
people,
down.
yeah,
from
him
his
and his
balcony.
wife.
Yeah, and his
wife.
kids too.
Oh.
Well, we're doing
By the
the...
way, Reese looks like he skateboards through a concentration camp.
Funny and true.
gnarly showers, dude. But we're doing the Milligram Challenge. My man Reese Like we said last week, his body just. We don't know why. We're not scientists. We're retards.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I think it's just my theory is his body just processes food so quickly. That's why he's so skinny. You know what I mean? Because he eats
High tolerance, bro.
high also. So we're gonna lead off, and I don't know if this is cheating. We started talking about 100% THC in a soda. You eat it, so it's technically an edible. Is it an edible?
I don't know.
Yeah, you eat it, it's an edible.
I would consider it.
All right, and then maybe a nerd rope to start off,
Oh yeah.
and then also maybe do you like banana bread? That banana bread that I made.
Who doesn't?
All right, so maybe I'll toast that up for you with some weed butter in the pan for a toasted, nice, nutty fucking banana bread, and that's just to start off. That's just to lube them up a little, and then I got fucking potatoes. We're gonna fucking medicate some latkes and some fucking weed butter and oil. I got a bunch of fucking meat from the
You
Jew
think
deli.
he's joking? If you think he's joking, log out right now.
People walked
We're
in.
doing all of this.
I was skinning potatoes, and last night I went to the Jew deli. I bought fucking 2 pounds, a pound each of pastrami and corned beef with medicated Reubens. I know there's rules about not putting cheese in meat, but know what? It's a stupid rule. I don't follow rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I'm not Jewish, but it's a Hanukkah episode, even though I identify as Jew. But like, even just saying Jew deli feels dirty. You know what I mean?
I have a
Like,
question.
Yeah.
What'd you do in Eid episode?
what? Erectile dysfunction?
No, Eid is the feast holiday. Islam.
Yeah, you just see my new cooking hat,
Yeah, I know. Assalamu alaikum.
brother.
What do you say back?
Aman Mashalikum Shalom.
Yes.
By the way, thanks for proving that black's not slimming.
Oh, shout out to fucking.
Bro.
Shout out to Fifth Borough. We always talk about them, but especially John Kirshner, finding a triple X in my size. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, brother. Representing.
It took 10 children to make that. Over the course of many sleepless nights. Some said it couldn't be done without so large.
To say, but thank you. Fucking love the shirt. The stupid fucking. Yeah, no one I was gonna hold back and not say it. It's not misogynistic, but this stupid fucking bitch. Wash machine lady from the neighborhood.
Misogynistic?
Yeah, whatever. She wants equal pay, but she can't come out over to my house and fix my washing machine. You know what I mean? Like, how about start by doing your job first? I call you up the fucking Tuesday before Thanksgiving. You're fucking telling me, oh, people need their stoves. All right. It's Thanksgiving. They need to cook. Then the Saturday after, you FaceTime it. Come over and fix it. Oh, can you move the machine out? No, that's what you're doing. That's what I'm paying you for. You know what I mean? Fucking do it. So I haven't worn this in a couple of weeks or since I washed it because I haven't had clean laundry because this stupid bitch, I'm not going to mention her company name, won't come and fix my fucking washing machine.
Wait, that place has a service of fixing people's stuff?
Yeah.
Weird.
It goes to show you, never send a woman to do a retard's job. They can't handle it.
They're called Polish.
I know what they're called Polish. You know what I was thinking? Like, because I had the stuff with the Asian lady before I moved here. I never had a washing machine.
Yeah.
I always dropped it off. I did my laundry after Sandy, but I'm like, you're not even because there was no laundromat.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not even saving any money. By the time you fold it, put quarters in, and the washing machine detergent, what is it, a couple extra bucks to have them fold it for you? You know what I mean?
It's about the same.
It's not that far off.
It's not.
And like the lady at the laundromat, sweetheart. Like there's only like 3 people that clean my underwear. This Russian lady in Brooklyn, my mom, and this Chinese lady. And she would like always notice. Like I brought this up on the show before.
Is there particular about who washes your clothes?
No, it's just the areas in which I lived. When I lived in Brooklyn, you know what I mean? Like when I got thrown out, my mom's, and then this lady, and she would always pick up on things like no more UPS uniforms. I had the chef outfit for the THC TV. It's like, oh, new career, you know, like then like see like girls' panties.
Or just a career.
Yeah.
Why did you have girls' panties?
Because they get mixed up. You think I'm wearing them, Mateo? Men's underwear barely fit me. You think I'm gonna wear women's underwear?
No, that's not what it's implying.
What are you implying, then, motherfucker?
You're stealing your underwear.
Oh, then why would I clean them? You want the smell on?
I know, that's my point.
If he wore
He was letting you know you're doing it wrong. You're not supposed to wash them.
It's like, Tommy, you're a retard. You're not supposed to clean them. You're supposed to smell them.
Yeah.
If he wore women's underwear, Hello Kitty would definitely commit suicide.
Hello, titty.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
she's not doing her job. This woman. She's not coming through.
but she like would
How much
all.
did you hire her in it?
I didn't pay her, but she was supposed to come here, and I was making jokes. I was making her laugh, and but this Chinese lady, I was talking about, like, she would pick up, like, she would see girls underwear, she's like, oh, new girlfriend, you know what I mean? Like, just always, she could tell what the changes in my life through my dirty clothes, but she never said, oh, Mr. Lonely, a lot of dirty underwear with stiff, you know what I mean? Like my cum rags, like, she never mentioned that, you know what I mean? She just looked the other way. And I was thinking about it, like,
gonna look at a cum rag?
no, but like it's disrespectful. Like we all.
Do you want her to look at your cum rag?
Oh, just
hey,
He's a cum rag.
like this, like, oh, pretty stiff. You know what I mean? Like, because a cum rag, if it's a lot of cum, could dry up and make
No,
things.
absolutely. It's a cum rag cuck.
No, but
yeah,
listen,
what a bitch having boundaries and stuff.
but we all hopefully love our mother, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, but like you don't think about it. Like I was thinking about it, like all the times we jerked off when we were younger, and Mateo this morning, and you just cleaned up the cum and just threw it in the corner, threw it in your
I
laundry,
didn't jerk off this morning.
and then your mother cleans your laundry and she has to touch our cum rags. And it's a little disrespectful.
I never thought about it.
When I do it, I'm very discreet. It's in the shower with the water turned up so it can erase the evidence.
But don't you watch gift porn?
Yes, there's a way to set it up. The water's running, you sit on the toilet to avoid the feeling and or the noise.
What noise? Of the rage when you erupt?
No, like the skin.
The what?
The skin.
No, do that noise again. That's the noise it makes when you
come.
like
No, when you like.
Oh, what does it do
Wait,
again?
is your penis a big pen?
He's just pushing his head inside his fucking
It's like
circumcision.
The red one. It's the red one.
I'm not circumcised.
Oh, that's you just pulling the skin back and the soap and the whatever. What do you use? What do you use, like canola oil or something?
No, nothing.
Oh, you're all natural.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? If you think about it, it's pretty fucked up that we just.
How often do you have to clean the schmegma out?
What are you talking about?
you have to clean your dickhead.
Yeah, I do.
What?
I'm very
Kids,
discreet.
you gotta clean your dick.
I'm very discreet about it. I use a special box of tissues hidden in my bedroom, so
I think
waste.
Clean Your Dickhead was the song on Gullah Gullah Island.
And when basically you get the tissue 1 or 2 or 3 before the session starts. You put them aside in the sink, make sure there's no water or dampness. You do it, clean yourself, then you get in the shower to wash the sin off.
No, but what about the sin?
Yeah.
Sin.
Why you watching? Like,
Well, it's technically
No.
sin masturbating.
No.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a sin.
No, but Mateo, just normal.
You're only supposed to come with a husband or wife.
And you're not supposed
When
to.
you're planning to make a baby.
Yes.
Which
And not
is
supposed
crazy, which is
And you
insane.
can't spill
Yes.
your seed.
Yeah, you're not supposed
Oh.
to have. You're not supposed to come in just pleasure. You're just to make a kid.
That's stupid. Another stupid
That's
rule.
why
It's not the sin for me as an aspect of reproduction or like that. It's just it's more about the guilt and disgust of myself.
That's why so many
No, James, do that.
I had a smart point, like a well thought out, educated point. I'm
Do
not
it,
gonna
do
make
it.
no, because you just said that fucking wop of shit.
Wop. He called you a wop.
We all are, except for I don't know what Reese is.
I think he's
A
peanut-
wop.
Oh, Mateo,
I think he's a peanut butter crunch.
you need to clean your dickhead.
I do.
Not just when you come. Like, you need to put like a Q-tip up there with rubbing alcohol.
Wow, wait, really?
I think so, right, Reese?
No.
Google that.
I think that's just what you did. I don't think you have to do that.
Look, you look confused, like you haven't been
No,
cleaning.
that's what urinating is. Cleans it out.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
No, like the turtleneck part.
Yeah, I know, I do.
The turtleneck.
Like, you need to put like rubbing alcohol on a
I already
Q-tip.
do.
Do it.
I already do.
It would be so funny if we were all just terribly wrong. That's something totally different.
I just want the rubbing alcohol to burn your dick and you scream and your
This
mother
is
runs
the
in.
RLM, so you know,
Yeah.
you never know.
Well, listen, we're all here to not talk about our moms cleaning up our cum and Mateo's
That's
dickhead.
not the purpose. We get carried away. That's
Yeah.
not the purpose of this
Yeah.
podcast. We don't just talk about moms cleaning up cum.
Beautiful.
And
We're
Mateo's
not a one-trick pony.
not Mateo cleaned his dickhead. But we're here to promote the THC TV Big T Hanukkah episode,
With Chaim Howell.
L'chaim milligram challenge with my man Reese. So it's not going to be cheating if I give him the distillate because this thing is like 90.
If I'm eating it, it's inedible, bro.
All right, that's 97% THC. A nerd rope and a fucking banana bread with weed butter toasted in a pan, and then we go and we make the potato latkes and medicated Reubens from the Jew Deli, and it's gonna be a fucking Hanukkah to remember. You know, like I can't fucking wait. I'm starving. You ready to go, Reese? Do you have any trepidation or regret of agreeing to this?
No, I'm not scared at all. I'm hoping I actually get high from it. I swear to God, I don't even know if I'm gonna get high from it.
Do you get
That's
high
how-
from weed in general, like when smoke it?
This joint won't really get me like high.
Weird.
One joint's not that bad.
Yeah, I need to.
He smokes the wax.
Yeah, I need to like
Concentrate.
smoke a lot. Like, but there's something. It's weird. It's like must be like whatever's going on inside me, like my attitude or like my mood, because like relaxed, calm, and all that. I'll like a little bit will get me high, you know. But if I'm like strung out at all like that, like I can't get high. It's weird.
If you can't get high, why even take this stuff in the first place?
Shut up.
You just keep going and you just try as hard as you can, you know.
man.
Eventually you get there. You know?
Listen. That's what the show's about. Stay tuned. That episode should be out next week, and we're gonna have schmucks sitting in. Couple people. I don't want to say their name. Not you guys, but other people that are sitting in because.
Today our ban from Peter Luger's was lifted. We're very happy.
Yeah, those are a couple of those people are coming, and it's gonna be a scene, man. You know what I mean? And
people are coming to watch you get really high.
yeah, we're going. James, you don't understand. Mateo ended up in the hospital. I don't want that to happen to another one of my friends, but the amount of milligrams we're talking, like Cosby's gonna be like feeling like hairs on the back of his neck's gonna be standing up as we're feeding it. He's like, you know what I mean? Like he's like, this boy's going to sleep. You know what I mean? Like. But I can't wait for that. Stay tuned. What was I gonna say?
Oh man, I fucking forgot Cosby was a rapist. It took me a second after you said it. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Then we're gonna. You talking about where sports announcers are announced?
Oh.
John Madden, he's gonna be weighing in on this.
Well, listen. I was high as fuck watching. There was many football games on because of Corona. They've been postponed to like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a double decker on Monday. So there's been a lot of extra football to gamble on and watch. So I've been watching and gambling, and I'm sitting there high as fuck and
turning over a new leaf.
not gambling on every game, you know. But the NBA's fucking starting soon.
No, only gambling on sure things.
Just for the record, we're doing last year. I gave Tommy for NBA the mid-season $50, but that dollar then when I gave him 2 days later, the NBA season got canceled because of COVID. So we're doing the same idea this
Who
year.
owes who money?
I don't care. We already settled that a year ago.
Oh, so yeah, no. Mateo wants to give me money to gamble for him
Yeah.
once the NBA starts.
Yeah, and I'd agree to, like, if it wins, I'll split the profit with
Yeah,
50,
Joel
50.
does that for me sometimes.
Does he?
He'll help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Joel Wachowski. Check out the podcast we had on Let Us Mateo's podcast, and he gives sports picks and stuff on
drafts and
the
stuff.
Props Network.
The professional gambler.
Yeah. But I was sitting there watching it, and I had to rewind. I forget what the announcer said, but I thought he thought he said something, slipped up and said something racist.
Yeah.
And like, there's people that slip up and say stuff that aren't trying to be racist, and they lose their job.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
saying Jew Deli.
no, that's the thing. Like, is Jew Deli bad?
It doesn't sound too
It's
good.
it's technically not politically incorrect.
It sounds really
yeah.
bad. Jew like even like I was talking to Kira, she's Jewish. And I was like, yeah, no, I said, oh, he's acting real Jewy, and she said, what does that mean? And I'm like,
Annoying. What do you
he wasn't tipping as being very annoying, but like it just sounds like when you say Jew, it almost sounds like a negative undertone. I don't know why.
Well, first of all, you got to frown to say it, so that doesn't help. You can't really smile and say Jew.
Yeah, you're right. No, because your
So
lips
right
go
off the
down.
bat, it's
wow,
not too bad
it's a good
start.
observation.
I observed some stuff.
But like, it's like you calling someone a Jew. It's like, oh, they control the world. They control the banks. They
Like
control
if you say
the
Italian,
weather. Like, is that a
you
bad
have
thing?
to smile if you say Italian.
Well, it's usually those people that say that stuff. They don't call them Jews.
What do they call
Tons of like
Kites.
demons.
them? I was trying to see if Mateo would say.
No, I was gonna say Illuminati or Deep State or
Yeah, or like banker.
No,
yeah.
But it's almost like when people talk about it's like when people say bad things about the Jews or attempt to. It's like almost like they're trying to talk bad about the Yankees. Like, oh, they buy their players. They have the
That's
most
fine.
championships. It's like they control the weather. It's like, man, there's gonna be times I'm gonna go for a bike hang out or too windy. Like, I wish I had that magic. Oh yeah, wind going or I ride the breezy on my bike. Now the wind's against me. I'm fucking fat. I'm like a piece of plywood on a bike. If I was Jewish, I'd be like, oh, wind at my back. I'd get home fucking 20 minutes sooner. You know what I mean? Like, when people try to bash Jewish people, it's like, it sounds like they're hating on them, like they hate on the Yankees or like.
Yeah, I have a version out reading for my research. A lot of hate websites towards like from Nazis based to Jews or Jewish populists are really like open ended. Like if you want real open ended hatred, you gotta look up hatred for Muslims or Middle Easterners.
They have concentration camps in China right now for Muslims.
I know.
Yo, that's fucked up.
I know.
It's really bad.
I heard
in China, like.
Yo, and they did.
Yeah, where's LeBron James talking about that, right?
Where's Dennis Rodman now?
They did speaking of microwaving shit about Mateo, you said something about Mateo.
It's a great joke.
Yeah, I forget what it was, but like they
It's
microwave.
the human version of staring at the microwave.
Oh yeah, that's what. But they're fighting along the border. I think by one of those big mountains, maybe the Himalayas.
I know. They're fighting several people.
Like
Actually.
the Indian.
No, they're Pakistan, India, and Nepal are disputing borders because there's a section of land that's unclaimed by all three countries, and all of the countries know it has oil.
No, but they're like fighting, like
they're fighting
on the low, and like they use this like microwave technique where like these guys are just fried on the floor dead. Like,
Yeah, it was at the
and they have concentration camps for Muslims.
In China.
Yeah, no.
And white guys are bad, right? Like get the fuck out of here.
That microwave technology wasn't invented by the Chinese, though.
But they used it. And white people are bad. Meanwhile, I'm leaving Stop and Shop. I almost thought about putting change in that fucking red basket for like Christmas.
Salvation Army.
Almost thought about it. But I'm like, this guy's been ringing the bell, annoying people since I got it.
I love that bell.
Do you?
Yeah.
Imagine that was the sound it made when you came. Just the Salvation Army bell.
The most unheralded thing is Norm with the sticky glove in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
But he kept going around, like putting his hands in the Salvation Army, getting all the change and money out.
Yeah.
No, but listen, we got a little thrown off talking about China. And how the fuck is the world not reacting to this?
I think, China's a very secluded country. You can't just go in there.
No, you can't. Yeah.
And they have a big military.
Huge.
And yeah, I don't know.
Maybe people don't give a fuck.
They have a bigger military than America.
Yeah, like if one of your neighbors
people.
was really tough, like you wouldn't just go into his house and say, "Hey man, I'm gonna beat you up."
Stop.
You can't just beat up a tough guy.
No, you're right. But what were we talking? We were talking about racism.
Yeah.
And the guy almost said something racist on the. I felt like he said
What did he
something.
say?
I'm trying to think something about someone being fat, like almost like one of these statements where it's not racist but it comes off racist.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there high as fuck on the couch laughing. I'm like, God, I missed it. He didn't say nothing racist. Then I'm like, yo, imagine these sports announcers were just blatantly racist and like on the air, like how much more entertaining.
Oh, it was.
And how much more fun the game would be.
Did you?
Like, oh great, a fucking white kick returner. We're fucked. We're not getting any.
Can I
fucking...
explain my take on that?
What?
The last World Cup, all of the announcers during the World Cup were British and Scottish people, and most of the teams that are winning were teams that had a high percentage of African illegal immigrants on their team. So the big teams winning were France, Italy, and Spain. It was have a high population of African Arab players, and the announcers are calling them the men fighting from the jungles.
Or like every time.
Doesn't sound racist at all.
Like say Albert Pujols struck out, maybe the announcer would be like, "Oh, he has to go back to the cages," like something like borderline.
The game would be even like almost like a comedic twist on like an old classic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
racist sports announcers.
Yeah, like just like
they've done it as a bit in several British sitcoms.
And almost you make the announcers gamble on the game a little, because then they have money on the game, and some fucking Asian dude or a black dude does something like the stuff that's gonna come out of their mouth is gonna be comical. Because listen, at the end of the day, jokes are funny, let alone a racist joke. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's good. Well, if it's good.
Yeah, if it's good. If not, and
like when Don Imus, what did he say? Nappy-headed hoe.
Oh yeah, he did. That was the end of his fucking career.
Yeah.
But like,
they were more offended with the nappy-headed part. No one even cared about the hose part.
These hoes actually, I looked at 10% of the FCC radio.
I like how he didn't even try to make an excuse. He's just like, all right, fine.
He's like, have you seen him?
Yeah.
Like there's like a prostitute getting her hair done after like sucking 20 dicks last night. She's like, my hair looks nice. Like a little
It's not
offended.
nappy at all.
But like, and when I say, a good racist joke, like I don't care if someone that gets people scared in 2020 or 2021, whatever fucking we're almost there to. Where you going, Mateo?
Getting a beer.
Can you give me one too?
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the worst thing. It's a fun thing. Like,
What?
Like people think like when you say, oh, a good racist joke, like if it's done right.
Yeah,
like,
oh yeah.
a joke is a joke. You know what I mean? Just because there's race involved doesn't mean it's not fucking funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I think as a sports announcer,
Even joke. I love jokes about Italians. They're the best.
Bro,
jokes
fat-
about your own race is the best.
fat jokes, white jokes, like.
Well,
yo,
fat's not a race.
but like, yo, James, being called like a cracker ass
Oh man, that
cracker,
would be great if
Like-
just fat people became a race and started protesting.
protesting, sitting around.
Definitely not marching.
Yeah, no, definitely just.
I always had this weird idea.
Oh my God, which one?
Once again, stepping on my great joke.
Oh yeah. The march of the micro penises, and then the march.
What?
That's not a good idea. No one wants you to know they were
That's the point. That's the
What?
point. No,
You be leading the fucking
no,
pack?
it's not. I was on steroids at the time.
I was on steroids.
I was.
Well, what?
I was thinking
What?
about.
And it made your penis small?
It does. That's what it does.
I was thinking not that because I was dumb, but I was thinking of like a cat callers union. Like there's like a cat caller union boss. Like we get treated like dirt. We are cat callers. We're not peasants.
It would be like the concrete union, like full of Puerto
You think,
Rican
there's any,
Italian
you think there's
guys.
any good cat callers? Like cat callers that
Oh,
get pussy?
hell yeah, like
You
a-
think there's good ones?
Like a 54-year-old Dominican guy?
You
Like,
think he's a good
definitely.
cat? You
Oh,
think
I
he's
know. I
pussy?
already
Yeah.
know what it's called. It's called the Bodegas Union of New York, which really exists.
No,
Yeah, but that's
100%.
for bodegas, not cat callers.
It's the
For
same
sale.
thing at this point. They call their,
No, wait,
they
one-
call their cat in.
One is a deli that is sometimes there's a cat there, and the other sexually harasses women. How
Oh,
are
you've never seen a bodega guy harass a woman?
No.
What
What
bodega?
bodegas are you going to?
The
Too
good
many.
ones.
Yeah.
No, but
Those
listen.
aren't called bodegas. Those are Italian delis.
And listen, what I'm trying to say is like, if a joke's a joke, they're funny, but like the transparency of like, people hate Trump. Oh, he's a racist. Like, wouldn't you want to know that someone's a racist?
Yes.
They're showing you their hand. Like if every time me and Reese were around Mateo, we never said anything, but when he's gone, we're like that fucking guinea bastard, that
do
mop
that.
fuck. We do that, but like if we
Forgot
did it to your
retarded.
face.
But we also do it to his face.
Alright, that was a bad example. But, but you know what I mean? Like, imagine someone, your mailman, always smiling in your face, and he's like Dominican, and you go upstairs, you just bash Dominicans, like this fucking piece of shit Dominican. Like,
Why would you be bashing him?
You
Would
keep
you know
stealing
him
my
from your
social
job?
security checks.
yeah, he's stealing my social security
No,
check.
I'm just saying, would that man be someone you knew in your former job?
No, but I'm just saying, the transparency, like, if you're taking a girl home from a bar, wouldn't you want her to tell you, like, hey, I have genital warts? Like, give me, like, if people were more honest, like, oh, you know Mateo's a racist.
By the way, just because he's Dominican doesn't mean he has to be a mailman, everyone. That's the stereotype we want to start.
No, but like,
That'd be a great racial slur. Like, you
I kind of
fucking
feel like
mailman.
at this point, if someone has Jonah Awards or set, if you're gonna go to war, you might as well get scars.
Or die.
no, Mateo. So if you could avoid a bullet or run into a bullet, which one are you gonna do?
Yeah, but there. All right, I agree. There is also just some things in bad taste. Like a joke's not, or for how offensive it is. It's got to be a lot funnier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, a good example. Remember Nate Dennings, how horrible he was in City?
Yeah, his joke is racist but not funny.
And here's even more, that guy, like, he actually technically is a low-grade celebrity, but not in comedy.
Where is he now?
He's been a bass player and guitarist
No,
for multiple.
where is he now?
In Philly. He's in a very successful local Philly punk band. Like, really successful.
Yeah, you should do that, not comedy.
No, like,
What? Who is this guy? He's a racist?
yes, sort of.
Yeah, he was just weird.
Like standing behind the mic as the artist saying racist
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. He wasn't.
I like a good loophole, you know.
He used to
and-
say faggot a lot. He had a lip ring, which is pretty faggoty.
Yeah, and what you he was into like gay sex, but claimed to not be bi or gay. It was a weird dude.
Yeah, he was just like mentally
Or
disturbed.
guy.
Seems about comedy,
Yeah,
right?
but like,
But did he go to the creek a lot?
Yeah, he went to the creek a lot, but the thing is, like, he was a public celebrity in a lot of successful bands. Like really
I
successful.
never heard of any of them.
You guys are kind of older than me and James. Do you remember Nelfex?
Yeah.
I don't know them either.
He was in that band.
I don't know.
All right, well, listen. Well, the point of what I was trying to say, the transparency, if people get all bent out of shape, like, oh, that person's racist. Now you know. Don't deal with him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're weed guys, every time he comes up to you, he's making a Jewish joke and you're Jewish, like, buy weed from someone else. Or know what? Accept that you're buying weed from a racist.
Yes.
Like, or anti-Semitic guy, whatever the fuck.
It goes hand in hand with
I
part
buy
people.
weed from a racist. That's a funny comment.
Hey,
Why do you keep going? Because this shit is good.
hey, can I get an eighth? You cheap fuck. Buy it out, you cheap bastard. It'd be like, well, like the sports announcer, like imagine a guy stealing a base and like I think it would be fucking hilarious. Like almost like
Oh, like he'll make a stealing joke. Yeah.
about whatever. You know what I mean?
I like it.
I don't know. I was just sitting there high.
Alright.
It's stuff that you
Who
think
do we
about.
have to call to make this happen?
I feel like it's like one of those like Trey Parker movies from the future where like some like basketball too, but all the announcers are racist. You know what I mean? Or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, there's definitely racist announcers.
Oh, big time.
Because they're all like old, rich white guys.
Oh, those are the most
Old,
racist
and
people.
some of them from like you think of like the Cincinnati, like an old rich guy from Cincinnati. He's definitely a racist.
And listen, I was talking about the transparency of a racist.
We're pro transparency on this podcast.
Yeah, they,
If you're not going to be transparent, log out right
No,
now.
Mateo's big. He's pro transparency, and
Why do you think I think Julian Assange is innocent?
Why? He's very transparent.
Exactly.
So
But, like-
Edward Snowden.
Not as much.
Okay.
I'd rather a known racist person, and just because I'm white doesn't mean like it's like a KKK guy. It could be a racist black guy, racist Puerto Rican, whatever it is.
Yeah,
instead
racist,
of
yeah.
one of these people that complains about another race openly on Facebook, Instagram, whatever,
Yeah.
and then you see him chumming it up with that same race, like no, that's a picture of me on the wall, you fucking retard.
No.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather deal with someone who's a known racist, even if they hate white people, than someone that says they hate white people, and then
Yeah.
you see him chumming it up with a white person.
Yeah, don't show it up if you're going to be racist.
Like, you know, be consistent. That's what I'm trying to say. Be transparent.
Well, I consider myself very
That
interested,
tone.
but I do like a lot of people who contradict themselves. Like, I just think it's funny.
You like people that contradict themselves.
Yeah, like logically, because the absurdity of it is just ridiculous. It makes me laugh.
Well, give me an example.
There are too many, and I don't want to name their names.
All right, listen.
A celebrity, maybe.
Well, listen. All I'm trying to say is it would be the game would be a lot better. On it. Now you're watching the game. Your team's winning, or let's say you're losing. At least you have some solace in this guy abusing the team that you bet against or bet for, and he's like bashing them for you, like these
Are sports announcers even allowed to bet on games?
No.
They're not allowed to be racist either.
That's not what I meant. I know that. That's clear. I meant like.
I think there's a conflict of interest.
Yeah,
Okay.
because then you could say some misleading stuff. You could like
Yeah.
code in some misleading stats and stuff.
But you could Brett Musburger, who was an announcer on ESPN forever, college football guy,
Yeah.
and just started the VIN network in
Yeah.
Vegas, where it's all gambling all the time.
Yeah.
You can
He
tell.
still does announcing. He does Raider games.
Does he?
Yeah.
He
Well,
does
you can
Raider
tell when you can see what action he has. Let's say it's Alabama, LSU.
Yeah.
The team he has money on, you can see him just bigging them up and bashing, like on air. Like we would watch the games, drinking, and fucking
Yeah.
have action on the game, and like, yo, he has money on LSU. Look at the way he's fucking bashing Alabama. And
Were
that,
you
that
right?
oh,
Were you right usually?
oh, he was. He's good, Musburger.
But
But
did he get in trouble for it?
well, I think that's why he slowly left. Right, race towards the end. But even though now, as he was getting out, gambling wasn't as mainstream as it is now.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about bad beats and spreads on College Game Day or whatever it is, or NFL
How
Live.
come you only hear about degenerate gamblers? Why don't you ever hear about like good guy gamblers?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for years, James.
So is a degenerate gambler someone who loses a lot of money?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you win a lot, you're not a degenerate.
Yeah, you're just considered a pro.
Yeah. But it's not your. But degenerate, like it's not your fault if you keep losing. You're just a bad gambler.
Yeah, you're a degenerate.
Yeah, like why? I don't
Couple couple of wins. Hey, this guy's a pro.
By the way,
Like someone who's bad at baseball, you don't call him
that's
degenerate
the
baseball.
6 they got you was half of what they won from that draft from Kings.
Well, listen. Speaking of degenerate gamblers, the big tits, big picks portion of the show. I give my picks each week.
It's everyone's favorite part.
We started with 1,000 in the beginning of the year. We lost last week. I got a little I was feeling myself, and I got a little silly. But Reese, it was 1,400. But the parlay I hit was for something 650. So I think we're up 650 for the year after last week's $1,000 loss. Because we were up like
You lost
14.
$1,000 last week.
Every week we bet.
Oh.
I lost more than. But for the show's purposes, for entertainment purposes, this week I'm going. Listen, there's rules in the NFL. You don't bet road favorites. It's a recipe for disaster. But you know what? It's Corona season, and there's no one in the fucking crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're traveling on fucking commercial, like charter hotel airplanes. You know what I mean? Like they're walking around.
I
It's,
think they're private jets, probably.
well, whatever it is, it's not some commercial fucking Spirit Airlines.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you gotta
so,
be a pretty bad team.
Yeah.
Right in Spirit Airlines.
so listen, we're up. I think 650 for the year after last week's loss because I won the week before, and we have a couple weeks left. So I'm going with a lot of teams this week because I want to win money at the end of the year. I
That's
want
what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm not
Money, money,
pussy.
big tits, big picks.
Big tits, big picks of the week. Let's go. This week I got Chiefs money line, Tennessee Titans money line, the Colts money line, Seahawks first half against the shitty Jets, going back after they fucked me with the Giants, -7 first half. Packers money line and Saints money line. All favorites. This is when the good teams are trying to solidify their spot in the postseason and separate themselves from the rest of the fucking losers. Come on. It's Corona season. Come on.
I know. I'm trying to be subtle
Let
there.
me squirt in your hand.
Beautiful.
The far shot.
Oh.
$1,000 pays $69.70. We're gonna call it 7. 1,000 pays 7,000. Big tits, big picks of the week. Real quick. The Chiefs, Titans, Colts, Seahawks -7 first half. Packers money line, Saints money line, all for the game except for the
Jets still
Seahawks.
haven't won a game, right?
No, and that 290 bet looks better and better.
I'll go 0-16.
But, yo-
how much? Like, can I get in on that or no?
Well, Reese, you want to maybe see the updated line to see if the Jets will go 0-16 for the year?
You have to put the money up front when you do these bets.
Unless you have a bookie.
Yeah.
Like at the sports book, yes. But if you have a bookie, it's based off of credit. If you have good credit, you know what I mean. Like, so you can put it in, and until it loses, you don't have to pay. But they almost won against the Raiders, and the guy who got fired, the defensive coordinator, blitzed all out on the last play of the game, knowing a rookie against one of the fastest guys in the league, and they just dropped it in for the game. But they almost won. You know what I mean?
That's why they fired him.
Yeah, someone had to be the scapegoat.
Where was the QB? What yard line?
Like I think around like the 50 or 45.
Oh,
like it was a bomb.
And it was just wide open.
Yeah.
That's bad play calling.
Yeah, well, unless you want to lose and get the number 1 pick, keep losing. You know, it behooves you to keep losing, but it's hard to be professional, go out there and play at full speed without like sort of almost trying to win. You know what I mean? Like you're getting hit. You know what I mean? Like no matter, you might not even be on the team next year. You're gonna get a concussion from getting smacked around, so they have a good quarterback next year. You know, like it's tough to really get in all in on football to fucking really tank it. You know, because you can get hurt at any fucking play. What else do I have? What else? We have to. Cause, listen, we got to wrap this up.
Just one more thing before we wrap it up.
No, we're not gonna wrap it up yet.
Yeah.
Because we have to get downstairs.
Yeah.
To get this milligram challenge going.
Oh, it's down there.
Sean, the white rapper from Howard Stern Show, the Instagram messaged me last night saying, asking me if and it was a whole thing about the your emojis.
What about him?
Did you make those?
Ryan from
Roger, I was wondering. I was just wondering. I was looking. Did you pay for them, or did you, or he pay for them?
I think I did pay for it.
Okay.
Oh.
Someone told me that having emojis being made like that and having them serviced by sites is a lot of money up front.
That was some money.
No, I'm not saying how much that. I'm just saying what you think will be worth it though.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a picture of me. Why not?
Okay.
Look, it's everywhere, motherfucker.
Okay.
There's a picture of me and you.
Yeah, I know.
There's a pillow right next to
It's
you.
so disturbing.
Oh, the Jets are. Oh shit! It was 290. When was that? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
290. The Jets were to go 0-16 when James Pontillo joined us. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not last week.
Could have been. No, it was last week.
Oh, that was last week. Then they won against the Raiders where they had the lead in the last minute.
I didn't see
Now
that.
they're minus 115.
Wow.
So you put 100, they lose. You pay a 115, you get the little bit of the vig. The other way, you put 100, they go 0-16, you get 290 back. So that's how much.
So you put 1,000, you get 2,900.
No, that was last week when you were on the show. This week,
Yeah.
you put 1,000 to get 1,000, but if they lose, you got to give them 1,500.
And if they win.
I mean, not 1,500, 1,150.
And if they win.
If they win a game,
Yeah.
you have to pay 1,150.
If they lose every game.
You get 1,000 back.
Hmm.
But the other way, you would have got 2,900
Why did it go down so much?
because they're closer to
One.
almost going winless
Yeah.
for the year. So that's something to watch out on. I just love numbers. I love odds. I love talking that shit. But listen, maybe
You've been a math teacher.
Oh, speaking of which, our math teacher from Cathedral Prep has died. Rias,
Yeah, I know. Sad news.
Mr. Fogarty. I did a
Oh, you guys went to high school together?
I did a 3-month bid in the Catholic school when he was there. And Reese was there when
Was
I got
high school?
Huh?
High school or
Yeah, one of the 4 high schools I went to.
where in Rockaway?
Cathedral.
In Rockaway?
No, Cathedral in Elmhurst to become a priest.
Elmhurst, Queens.
Huh?
Well, Elmhurst, Queens. Like,
Yeah.
You were gonna be a
all the way on
priest?
the other side of the borough.
Yeah.
How'd you commute every
The
day?
Q53.
Okay.
Both were gonna be priests?
Yeah, man.
I
Can't you tell?
listen.
Yeah.
I moved here from Brooklyn,
Yeah.
and I went to 180, a public school over here. And now it's like a magnet school, whatever, one of those good schools.
Charter.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah.
things. And like, there was the projects over here versus the other projects were just fighting all the time. There was like 6 white kids in the back table, and like, walking in the staircase, kids were just punching in the face. I'm fighting. I was suspended all the time. I got stabbed in the head. You see that hole in my head?
Yeah.
Like, I had a bandage wrapped around my head. Like, my parents were like, you're gonna get dropped out. You're not going to school across the street. Never gonna graduate.
Man, you must look extra retarded with the band.
Like someone got hit in the head with a mallet, you know what I mean, with the lump. And so I took all the tests to go to Catholic school. All my friends went to Catholic school, and I picked the cheapest one. It just so happens to become a priest, and I had to go to the interview. And I told him the story, what happened. I had the bandage on my head, and the priest was horrified. He's like, "You want to become a priest, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, nudging me along, because implying that I was going to die if I stood in this school in the general population.
Priest. Why did you want to become a priest?
You found out they molested kids.
Yes. When I found out how easy it was, I mean, how could you turn that product down? You know what I mean? So that was my reason.
Gotta lose your virginity somehow, you know.
They let me right in, you know.
Why did you guys actually didn't want to be priests?
No.
You
It
I
just
was-
had to go there.
I picked the cheapest school.
It was like military school for pussies.
Yeah, well, I had to wear a fucking sports coat, a cardigan. I never wore this shit before.
The horror.
How I would explain it is like, every time
had to dress
you know
nice.
you like see movies and you see like those really, really like nerdy kids and you're like, it's such like that. Those kids don't exist because they didn't exist for you because they all went to Cathedral.
Nice.
And I remember cause I went to public school my whole life. They never had like in a movie or a TV show like wood shop or like lab, like cutting up frogs. Like that was like stuff in books. You know what I mean? But in Cathedral, they had all that shit. And they had all the glass shit. I'm like, I can use this for my bong. You know what I mean? So I stole all the shit. I was in detention. And I was just like bored as fuck. And I had my hands in the sports coat pocket and I put them up. And all the glass fell out of my pocket.
I forgot.
Yeah, I had to jump on the floor. The teacher's like, "What's that?" When I dropped something. I'm like squirming on the floor to hide over.
And you got caught?
I didn't get caught for
Did you
that.
cut up like a bitch?
No.
It's not like a bitch.
It's just glass.
Wow,
Can you
they're
stop
so-
picking your cuticles?
Yeah,
It's so
it's
dumb.
not bleeding. It's not
They-
bleeding. It's not.
Oh, good. It's not bleeding. And, in a pandemic, it's not bleeding from you just picking the skin that you normally just throw in the side door of my car, which I caught you once before.
It's never gonna happen again.
Oh, you said that last time I caught you throwing your cuticles, bouncing them off the window. God forbid you open the window and do the cuticle out the fucking window, Mateo.
Or just don't pick the cuticle at all. Would have been ideal.
When was the last time?
In the car.
Yeah, I know. What season or month?
What episode?
What season? I think it was spring.
Oh, it was a glorious spring. I think it might have been Hitler's birthday, April 20th. Like, what?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. Well, listen.
Wow, I thought when you asked what season, I thought you were gonna say garlic powder.
Paprika, retard. I was gonna get into. I would say that for next week. What would you do for a blowjob? I just
No, let's do it for 5 minutes.
No, because we I have to shred the potatoes for the
Well, let's
latkes.
go. Let's finish this.
Well, listen. Hopefully, we'll be back next week with Reese. Because he's going down. You know, milligram challenge, THC TV with Big T. My man Reese, Mateo commentating, James commentating on Mateo's commentary, Carol Farrell,
A
DJ.
great episode. This was one of our best.
DJ, it's gonna be, and we're gonna keep it going downstairs, James. It's gonna be
Let's do
awesome. But it's been another episode of THC TV, the Liberation Retarded. What is it called?
Army.
We're back.
We're back,
Yeah.
and we're retarded, and we can say that, right, Mateo?
Absolutely.
All right,
I
cool.
give permission.
I give you permission. See you next week. Remember, be the person you are when you're high. Later. I give you